And I think we should talk about where he ranks on the list in a second. But first, let's talk about what happened tonight in the Monday Night Football game. You have the breakdown for that.
Yeah, so he broke the record for most yards ever, most passing yards ever in the history of the NFL. It's like 71,000 something. I don't know the actual numbers, like 71,900 something. And of course, the play he breaks down was a 60-yard touchdown.
I saw that.
Which is
Alright, everybody, welcome back once again to Red Zone Ramblin'. I'm Kyle Losser.
Kendrick Harrison.
And we're here to talk about the most underrated quarterback in the history of the National Football League, and that is Drew Brees. Do you agree?
Drew Brees.
Do you agree?
It's ridiculous.
And I'm not saying, I always am the first one to say that Tom Brady is overrated, and this has nothing to do with stats, or it just has to do with public perception. More importantly, I think maybe spotlight or media spotlight or just general recognition is kind of what I'm going for as far as like underrated, underappreciated more than underrated.
Underappreciated.
Yeah,
like,
underappreciated.
I looked up a bunch of lists. It was like best quarterbacks of all time, and like it looked like 3, and he wasn't in the top 10 in any of them.
Yeah, that's
pretty ridiculous.
That is ridiculous, and I think we should talk about where he ranks on the list in a second. But first, let's talk about what happened tonight in the Monday Night Football game. You have the breakdown for that.
Yeah, so he broke the record for most yards ever, most passing yards ever in the history of the NFL. It's like 71,000 something. I don't know the actual numbers, like 71,900 something. And of course, the play he breaks down was a 60-yard touchdown.
I saw that.
Which is great. And like they respected him. They had a whole ceremony set up where like his families come out. They put the ball in the Hall of Fame, expecting like second half, and he did it in the first half. Like threw for like over 200 yards in the first half. So it was pretty crazy. And like there's like other records he has like already. Like he holds the record for completion percentage, career completion percentage. Most consecutive seasons with 4,500 yards with 7, which only 3 people did that last year.
Right.
He holds the record for single season yards over 5,000. It was 5,476. Peyton Manning has a record of 5,477. So 1 more yard.
Right.
Career completions 6,344. Completion in the seasons 471. Single season completion percentage 72. Consecutive games with a touchdown 54. 5,000 yard seasons, he has 5 of them. Consecutive games, 300 yards, he has 9. He's done that twice. Led the league in yards 7 times, which is a record, and led the league in touchdowns 4 times, which is also a record.
That's an extensive list, yeah. And he's done that for, let's see, his whole career except for maybe, I would say, four of those years, maybe.
Like 2 years, really, and both those were with the Chargers.
I'm talking about 4 or 5 years not having a run game.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, he had Deuce McAllister for like a little bit, and then now he has Kamara and Ingram for 2 years.
Before last year, he had never had a receiver with 1,000 yards.
Right.
Like when he won the Super Bowl, it was Devery Henderson.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's
yeah. Like, the most notable before recent memory is Joe Horn.
Yeah. Maybe Marcus Colston. I don't know.
Right.
But like
Marcus Colston, maybe.
He came in the league 2001. He's only missed 1 game due to injury, which is crazy.
Yeah.
So
he's a tank, and he's definitely the most underappreciated quarterback in my opinion of all time. And tech guy, can we just throw up some graphics of Drew Brees whenever you want?
Yeah, no problem, man. I got you.
Thank you, man. You're doing a great job. Anyway, so I think that he, in my opinion, ranks top 5, easily top 5. I was debating on putting him in top 3, but I don't want to forget about anybody.
For sure, like top 5. I mean, like he's on record to have the record for. He's like on pace to be the record for most passing attempts, most passing touchdowns, and most starts. Like him and Tom Brady are both in it. And he's younger than Tom Brady. They both say they want to play to 45. And with the offense he has now, like he's gonna break those records. You know what I mean? So, I mean, I don't know. It's like if you want to talk Super Bowls, he has 1 Super Bowl, and Aaron Rodgers has 1 Super Bowl. People want to call him the greatest of all time. Which there's no quarterback more accurate than Drew Brees. No. That's a fact. Like when you throw the ball, you expect it to get there where it's gonna go. It's like it's completion. It's just crazy. And it's like the Super Bowl he won was super important. Like he's just a good dude too. Like he came in there the year after Katrina. Like he actually lived in New Orleans, didn't live in the suburbs like all the other players. And it's like he has all these charitable organizations that went for it. He won the Super Bowl for the city who like really needed it. They couldn't even play in their own city, so it was crazy. You know?
He's a really good dude. I think he won Walker Payton Man of the Year at one point.
I think it was like one of those years. It was like Co.
Oh, yeah, he might have Co won it 1 year. I might be completely painting the wrong picture here. I thought he did, but I'm sure once again our beautiful tech guy he'll throw in the real stat. You're doing a great job, man.
All right, I got you
but
again,
anyway,
man.
So I say Elaine's top 5. You say Elaine's definitely top 5.
Yeah.
Underappreciated is the storyline here. Drew Brees, come on, you can't doesn't get much better.
Yeah, I feel like he's been getting better the past few years.
Yeah,
Like, the past
exactly.
2-3 years. Like,
He's gonna break the
crazy.
TD record this year. He's on pace to break it this year
Yeah.
at least. So we'll see what happens. Other than that, you guys stay tuned. Make sure you stay focused. Also, always stay focused. What are you doing if you're not? Just stay focused. You know.
Just dropping subliminal
I feel like
messages.
that's never a bad thing to say. But anyway,
Focus on the right things.
yeah, focus on the right things. So anyway, yeah. And other than that, subscribe. You know, like all of the above. Take it easy.